A massive managerial shakeup is about to rock the Premier League, and Nottingham Forest is right at the centre of a decision that could completely redefine their entire season. Rumours are circulating fast, and all signs point to Vitor Pereira leaving his post, with Oliver Glasner heavily lined up to step into the dugout at the City Ground. For a club with the history, ambition, and passionate fanbase of Nottingham Forest, a move like this is not just a standard tactical adjustment. It is a definitive, high-stakes statement of intent. The Premier League is a ruthless environment where momentum can shift in the blink of an eye, and the decision to transition from Pereira to Glasner shows that the hierarchy is not willing to sit back and watch the season slip away. If you look at how tight the table is and how quickly teams around them are adapting, this is a calculated gamble that could either propel Forest to new heights or leave them scrambling to find stability in the chaotic weeks ahead. But why now, and what exactly makes Oliver Glasner the man chosen to lead this new era? To understand why this decision is sending shockwaves through the football world, you have to look at what has been happening behind the scenes and on the pitch under Vitor Pereira. While there have been flashes of quality, the consistency simply has not been there to match the club's fierce ambitions. Football fans know that the City Ground demands a specific type of energy, a relentless, attacking drive coupled with absolute defensive resilience. Under Pereira, the team often felt caught between two identities, struggling to completely dominate games while looking vulnerable against transition-heavy opponents. In the Premier League, you cannot afford to be indecisive. Every dropped point feels magnified, and when a squad possesses the level of talent that Nottingham Forest currently boasts, the pressure on the manager intensifies exponentially. The board clearly felt that the ceiling under the current setup had been reached, and rather than waiting for a crisis to fully materialize, they chose to act decisively to salvage and elevate their campaign. This is where Oliver Glasner enters the frame, a manager whose reputation across European football speaks for itself. Glasner is not just a tactical mind, he is a proven winner who understands how to galvanize a squad and implement a high-intensity, modern style of play. Best known for his incredible continental success, Glasner is a coach who demands tactical discipline, aggressive pressing, and rapid, vertical transitions. He does not want his teams to just possess the ball for the sake of it, he wants them to hurt the opposition every single time they win it back. Imagine that philosophy applied to the current Nottingham Forest squad, which is packed with pace, dynamic midfielders, and forwards who thrive when given space to run into. Glasner's tactical blueprint seems almost tailor-made for the profiles of players currently wearing the Forest shirt, and that is exactly why this potential appointment is generating so much excitement and intrigue among pundits and supporters alike. But implementing a style as demanding as Glasner's in the middle of a grueling Premier League campaign is never a straightforward task. It requires an immense amount of physical fitness, mental sharpness, and a complete buy-in from the dressing room from day one. Glasner's teams are famous for their relentless work rate, often suffocating opponents in their own half and forcing turnovers in dangerous areas. For Forest, this could mean a drastic shift in how they approach games, moving away from a more cautious, reactive stance to a proactive, front-foot mentality. The big question on everyone's mind is how quickly the current players can adapt to these intense demands. If they hit the ground running, the City Ground could become an absolute fortress where visiting teams dread to play. If the transition takes too long, however, the adjustment period could cost them crucial points in a league where nobody gives you a free pass. Beyond the tactics, a managerial change of this magnitude completely resets the dynamic within the squad. Every single player, from the established starters to those who have been frozen out on the fringes, suddenly has a completely clean slate. Players who might have felt underutilized or unappreciated under the previous regime now have a golden opportunity to prove their worth to a world-class tactician. Conversely, the guaranteed starters will have to raise their levels immediately, knowing that Glasner does not tolerate complacency. This internal competition can often breathe completely new life into a club, raising the training ground intensity and translating into sharper, more desperate performances on match days. The sheer psychological impact of a new manager walking through the door can often give a team an immediate bounce, but the Forest hierarchy is clearly looking for a long-term trajectory shift, not just a temporary new manager honeymoon period. As we look ahead to what the rest of the season could hold with Oliver Glasner potentially at the helm, the stakes could not be higher. The Premier League hierarchy is shifting constantly, and mid-table security can quickly turn into a European charge or a stressful battle depending on a string of 3 or 4 results. Forest fans have shown time and again that their loyalty and vocal support can lift the team through the darkest moments, and they deserve a brand of football that reflects their own passion and ambition. Glasner has the pedigree to deliver exactly that, but the pressure will be on him from the very second he puts pen to paper. Can he organize the defense, unlock the full potential of the attacking line, and guide Nottingham Forest to the position their talent suggests they belong? Only time will tell, but one thing is absolutely certain: the ride is about to get incredibly exciting. We are going to keep a very close eye on this developing story as more official confirmations and tactical details emerge over the coming days. If you want to stay completely up to date with this massive managerial shift and everything else happening in the Premier League, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Oliver Glasner is the perfect man to replace Vitor Pereira, or do you think Nottingham Forest is making a massive mistake by changing managers at this stage of the season? Drop your thoughts, tactical predictions, and opinions in the comments section below, and let's get the conversation started. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.